no taste is coming. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahasaya, he says, नाम अक्षर बहु है, नाम न है. सो अक्षर हम लोग बहुत बोल रहे हैं, लेकिन नाम जो आना चाहिए हृदय से, वो नाम तो नहीं है. नहीं, नाम अक्षर बहुत लोग, हम लोग बहुत बोल रहे हैं, नाम उच्चारण कर रहे हैं, लेकिन जो शुद्ध नाम हमारे हृदय से आना चाहिए वो तो अभी नहीं. यहाँ पर वो यही कह रहे हैं कि that qualification is not there, like a chanting and hearing, nor I possesses the mystic power of a Vaishnava. I even don't have that qualification, nor I born in a family where I got the opportunity to serve the Lord from my childhood, or my parents taught me. So he is giving us this all, but he is telling is still a very strong hope is in my heart, because you are so merciful. So because in your mercy, because you bestow your mercy on the most fallen, so I have unbreakable hope that is constantly in my heart. That hope is always giving me the peace. That when that time will come. So this is how our mood should be when we are uh, trying to serve the Lord. So it is said like for the devotee and for the Lord. So the devotee, he is like he is putting his efforts. So his focus is on his efforts, and always he is thinking for the mercy of the Lord, and Lord is seeing the efforts of his devotees and keeping the mercy in his heart. So it is two way. Like we have to put the efforts and always still depend on the mercy of the Lord. And Lord want to see only our efforts, and not ever he thinks like he is giving us the mercy. He's thinking it is your efforts. So this has to go parallelly, our efforts and Lord's mercy. So there are philosophies like where it is a monkey, like a small monkey, the mother monkey, I think, through the that small monkey, and if it holds the uh, branch, it is saved. Otherwise, it will fall down, and it is to him to catch and save himself. Or it is like a cat. The kitten is in the mouth, so kitten is completely depending on the mother. So one is like you have to do yourself, and one is like completely depending on the mother's efforts. Like that kitten is just in a mouth of the mother. But our philosophy, Lord Chaitanya, he gave us the analogy of like you are in a deep well, you are fallen there, and then you you have only the one hope. Like if somebody throws the rope to you, and then you have to hold it. So it is like the rope has to be given by someone, and our effort is like we have to hold that rope. So either one will not work, right? If the rope is also reached to us and we are not holding that, then there is no hope of coming out of that well. So this is the philosophy given by Lord Chaitanya to us. It is equally required. It is not only our efforts, uh, uh, but here, if we have to see, it is mostly it is like a Lord's mercy. Uh, but what is our duty? We have to put that efforts also. So Lord is seeing that both means like the guru and the disciple. They need the both need the qualifications. The guru, we knows that like some people they used to say Sadguru. So it is said means guru is always Sad only, but it is a Sad Sishya. There is a verse in 10th canto, uh, chapter 80 and verse number 41. So if we read that, there the word comes to Sad Sishya. Like we say always like a Sadguru, but Guru is always Sad. But as a disciple, are we trying to become like a Sadasishya? So I will just see that verse. Very nice verse it is. 1080. 41, I think, if I'm not wrong. Yes. एतदेव हि सदशिष्ये कर्तव्यम गुरु निष्कृतम यद वे विशुद्ध भावेन सर्वार्थात्मार्पणम गुरु. So एतदेव हि सदशिष्ये. This indeed is the duty of a true disciple to repay the debt of their spiritual master by offering him with pure hearts their wealth and even their very life. So this is what we should be honest to ourselves. It is said, if we are honest to ourselves, then everything will work out for us. So like there are so many anarthas in our heart. Even Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he mentions in his Madhurya Kadambini, there are 6 anarthas which are in our heart even after coming in a devotional service. So we talks about dharmartha, this kam, krodh, lobh, moha, mad, matsarya, like these are we generally discuss. But Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Madhurya Kadambani, he is giving there the different anarthas which are in our heart even after coming to the devotional practice. So first he says it is like uh, utsahamayi. Like when we comes new, so we will talk to everyone like, Prabhu, I started doing this. Like, oh, Prabhu, I visited there. I means that time we don't know in depth actually what the devotional service is. After spending few years or association with the devotees, seeing the other devotees label and that all, then if we compare ourselves, then we can immediately think where I am. So once in one of the lecture, Gaurang Prabhu, he was telling like for us it is enough whenever any like this contamination comes to the heart, just see in the altar and start seeing from your spiritual master Srila Prabhupada and all the acharyas in the altar, and then you can thinking of where you are in comparing with them, right? Where we are, and that's why they are there in the altar to see them, and from that we have to learn what we are doing, where we are. So we have to become Sadhishya. Here the word came Sadhishya. Usually we say Sadguru. So Shishya also should be Sadhishya. And here the requirement, it is like Sarv Artha Atma Arpan. Atma here comes to the body. If we see Srila Prabhupada word to word meaning, so here he is mentioning Sarv Atma and one's body. So Atma comes sometimes for the body also, Atma comes sometimes for our mind or the soul. So here Srila Prabhupada is saying means like we have to surrender fully to this process, then it will work for us. So as we today, we are all the practitioner devotees. Uh, so usually like when we goes to the new houses, so uh, we don't discuss the pastime alone. Like I am seeing Vrishvaswali, he doesn't even only narrate the pastimes, but he gives the philosophy which can make us clear like what is this pastime talking, or how we can understand even like in our devotional service. So without philosophy, if we only discuss the pastime, so it will make us you know like a sahajya, means we don't know what the philosophy, what the pastimes of the Lord, how to understand this. So if we will get ourselves clear in a philosophy, then we will accept, no, the Lord, he can perform even this pastime also. The Lord can become a small child and he can do this. So, like here in Srimad Bhagavatam, again in this pastime itself, in 10th canto, and It is chapter 11, and in that chapter 11 there are two verses, uh, 10th canto, 11th chapter, and verse 7 and 8. So there it is mentioned, the gopis would say, if you dance, my dear Krishna, then I shall give you half a sweet meat. By saying these words or by clapping their hands, all the gopis encouraged Krishna in different ways. At such times, although he was the supremely powerful personality of Godhead, he would smile and dance according to their desire, as if he were a wooden doll in their hands. Sometimes he would sing very loudly at their biddings. In this way, Krishna came completely under the control of the gopis. Then next verse, it's like sometimes Mother Yasoda and her gopi friends would tell Krishna, bring this article or bring that article. Sometimes they would order him to bring a wooden plank, wooden shoes, or a wooden measuring pot. And Krishna, when thus ordered by the mothers, would try to bring them. Sometimes, however, as if unable to raise these things, he would touch them and stand there just to invite the pleasure of his relatives. He would strike his body with his arms to show that he had sufficient strength. But so this is how the Lord is trying to give pleasure to his devotees. But definitely we have to be very clear why Satyavrata Muni he is touching the pastimes, the Guhya pastimes of Lord with the gopis. Namaste stu damne, Suradipti dhamne, Padiyo udarayat, Vishwasya dhamne, Namo Radhikaya. So he is bringing that. Although the Lord he want to give the pleasure, the bliss to all of us, but we should even think like the Lord, where actually He gets the pleasure. Even these, all these pastimes are to take the Lord where He can be the most blissful. Actually, this Astakam also is teaching us only uh, like our goal is not to become happy in service of the Lord, but seeing the Lord is happy, then we should become happy by seeing the Lord happy. And this is how the fifth verse is coming, like idam te mukham bhojam atyantamila, where Satyavrata Muni, he is seeing Lord Sri Krishna when Mother Yasoda sees with the Lord and how happy the Lord and the devotees are there. And Satyavrata Muni is fully like feeling that happiness. He is completely blissful because the Lord is happy. Lord is happy, then he is very happy by seeing the Lord with his pure devotee. So this is our process. Our process is like our six Goswamis. They are manjaris. Manjaris. They are supporting the gopis. So why our any one of the Vaishnava is not in a gopi bhav? Why all our Goswamis they are in a Manjari bhav? So Manjari bhav is to serve the gopi and Krishna, the Radha and Krishna, but the gopi bhav is to serve the Krishna only. So that's why our mood is a Manjari bhav. So this is the fifth verse where Satyavrat Muni he is describing. But today we will discuss little on the fourth verse where the prayer started. Before that, it was a glorification of the Lord. First, Satyavrat Muni he taught us like the first thing we have to bow down to the Lord. Then he entered in the pastimes of the Lord, where he showed us the contradictions, like he is a supreme Lord and he is a fearful also of his pure devotees. After showing that, like where the Lord also can become bewildered by the service of his pure devotees. That is how we are seeing like the incarnation of Lord Chaitanya. Because Lord Chaitanya, he thought of my devotees, they are serving me, so I am getting pleasure because of they are always serving me. But I am seeing that they are more happy than me by serving me. So what is in that service actually? So I want to know that. So he came in a Radha Bhav Dyuti Suvalitam Nami Krishna Swarupam. So Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti Haladini Sattira Asmadeva. So uh, like Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti. So only that a Vikriti, like a Vikriti is like from the milk when it becomes a curd. So it is a completely milk only, but it becomes like in a different form. So why the Lord is separated? It is given in that Chaitanya Charitamrita in the beginning only in the Mangalacharan. Well, Lord, they means the Lord and Srimati Radharani, they are one only, but for the pastimes, eternally they separated. But again, in a form of Lord Chaitanya, they both came together, became one, and then it is a Radha Bhav. The Bhav is Radha or Duty. The beauty is also, the complexion is also of Radha, but he is a Krishna himself. So for us as a Gaudiya Vaishnava, we are serving the Lord with Srimati Radharani. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahasaya, he said, if if someone tells me only Krishna, then I see that Krishna he's a Murari, means the killer of the Mura, not more than that. Without Radha, I don't even want to see him. The Radha only I want to see the Krishna because without Radha, then that loving uh, the like that rasa, the madhurya, it will be only seen when the Lord is with his pure devotees. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahasaya, he said, without Radha, I don't want to even see him. He's only Murari for me. It is not more than that. So for us, we also need the both because we are a practitioner. So Radha sees a mother, and without the mother's affection, like we will not get the like anything we need from the father. And if alone we are thinking of Radha and Krishna is missed, then we will become Sahajiya because we don't know like what is the love of Srimati Radharani to Lord Sri Krishna. So like both has to be there, the philosophy to be there and uh, the devotee's mercy also should be there. And this mercy flows from Srimati Radharani or it is as a Adi Guru from Lord Balram or Nityanand Prabhu. So this is how this goes. So fourth verse, uh, like Varam Deva Moksham na Moksha Vadimva. So very wonderful. He started the prayers from here. And this prayer, when he started, exactly the prayer is like Siksha Astakam, Lord Chaitanya, he is telling. So same prayer here it is coming. The Varam Deva Moksham na Moksha Vadimva. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is again 10th canto and chapter 39. And in that chapter 39, verse number 2. So there it is like, what is the mood of the Vaishnava? So it is like, Kim alabhyam bhagavati prasanne Sri Niketane tathapi tatpararajan nahi vanchati kinchana. See, what is the mood of the devotees? So although Kim alabhyam, what is impossible for the pure devotees of the Lord to achieve? They can achieve anything. Kim alabhyam bhagavati prasanne Sri Niketane. They who are always trying to please the Lord, what is there which they cannot get? Tathapi tatpara rajan. Always they are in that service. Nahi vanchati kinchana. They don't need it. Nahi vanchati kinchana. My dear king, what is supreme personality of Godhead? The shelter of the goddess of fortune. Even so, Those who are dedicated to his devotional service never want anything from him. So this is how the devotees, actually what we need to ask actually. We are not in this material world where the other person, he don't know our feeling actually. Like what I want to, we have to tell only to them. Then only they will come to know what we are asking like. So sometimes it's become very difficult to understand when the small child is crying. So parents becomes so like uneasy, like why the child is crying because he cannot communicate. So as a parents, like they don't know what the difficulty that child is facing. But with the Lord, it is not like that. Lord is in our heart. He is as a Paramatma or Premanjan Surita Bhakti Vilochane Santa Sadaiv Hirdayesu Vilokayanti Yam Syam Sundar Achinta Gun Swarupa. So is it required to us to ask something to the Lord? Then it will become actually he is the Supreme Lord, but still he doesn't know like what is my need, right? So still we have doubt on the Lord's, like that he's a Supreme Lord and he knows everything. He created us, and in Bhagavad Gita, Lord says there was no time when you was not there, when I was not there, when these kings were not there, and there will be no time like when it will be. As a Lord, I will be there. So, O Arjuna, uh, you forgot that all, but I never forget. The Lord always, even we are in the 84 lakh of species, the Lord always, he comes with us. He's always there. So we sometimes we becomes like seeing some of the animal if he's in that condition, we want to keep ourselves away from that. But the Lord, he is as a Paramatma, he is even with them also. And Narottam Das Thakur, he says, Karma Kand, Gyan Kand, Keval Visir Bhand, Amrit Baliya Yeva Khai, Nana Yoni Sada Fir, कदर्य भक्षण करे तार जन्म अधे पता जाए. तो करें कि जो लोग कर्म कांड और ज्ञान कांड इससे जो आकर्षित होते हैं केवल विषय भान, एक्चुअली दिस इज द पॉट ऑफ द पॉइजन एंड विषय भांड अमृत बलिया ये वा खाए. तो वो लोग ये सोच रहे हैं कि दिस इज द नेक्टर एंड दे आर टेकिंग दैट. बट नाना योनि सदा फिर, they have to go in a cycle of that death and birth again and again, different units. And he is saying that kadarya bhakshan kare, abominable, which are the things which we even uh, should not even touch. Even in that species, uh, like that is he's eating that, he's eating that, and all the jivas, uh, based on our our karmas, the nature, it takes us to those all the yonis, and sometimes we were that, which we are seeing now that animal is in that condition. So here the mood Satyavrat Muni is saying Varam Deva Moksham na Moksha Varim. So Lord Chaitanya also he taught us like तार मध्ये मोक्ष वांछा कहतव प्रधान यहा है ते कृष्ण भक्ति है अंतर्धान. He's saying जितने भी कहतव is means like a cheating. So तार मध्ये मोक्ष वांछा कहतव प्रधान. So whatever the cheating thing we are thinking, the topmost is the desire of the liberation, right? So before Lord Chaitanya, everybody they were only knowing dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Although the sequence also is such a tough, like by the dharma you have to earn dharma only dharma, then you have to have the artha, and if you somehow or other by going strictly on the path of dharma, and then we are earning. So then by that only you can enjoy artha, then calm. You can then use that for yourself. So by dharma only. But today's time, I don't know. It's like if it is like whatever we are earning now, it is completely like following the path of dharma, and then only our artha is coming to us. And by that artha, then only in this material world, if we want to survive today's time at least, I don't think it is possible for everyone like to go on a path of dharma and then only get something for our survival. Not possible. Like whom we are serving. नहीं? सनातन गोस्वामी जी वो कहते हैं कि लाइक आई एम सर्विंग दोज लाइक नीच जाति नीच संगी पतित अधम कुविषय कूप पड़े गवाइनु जन्म. Life is like that. When he went first time to see Lord Chaitanya, so first verse this he is singing there. He means just saying his mood, not his in a way, but his mood was like that. Like, oh Lord, this is me, like Neech Jati. I'm born in a lower family. Neech Sangi, my Sangha, because of they were in a kingdom of that Mughal king. Neech Sangi, Patit Adham, and Kuvisaya Kupe Pade, and Gavainu Jana. Apnar hit ahit kichu na jani, gram mein bahware pandit tai satyamani. I don't know what is my good and what is bad, but the people says you are very intelligent, and I also think I am that. So apnar hit ahit kichu nahi jani. But I don't know what is my for my good and what is not. I don't know even that. So this should be the prayer. Uh, then he says means like আপনার হিত হিত কিছু না জানি গ্রামে ব্যবহারে पंडित ताई सत्यवानी के आमी के ने जारे ताप त्रय ये किछु ना जानी के मने हित. I don't know what is my in which is my benefit, but we are moving like that. So here the prayer is na moksham na moksha vadina. So the first thing is Lord Chaitanya he taught like this moksha. The desire even is the biggest cheating tendency in a heart. So because of in other aspect, the moksha is like we will get rid of all our troubles, our difficulties. But is there the Lord's a loving service that is developing in our heart by the efforts we are putting for getting the moksha. So moksha is not for the Lord, moksha is for ourselves. So still we are selfish. So where we started serving the Lord, we have not started serving the Lord. But the pure devotees of the Lord, their Hanumanji, he is saying, Bhavbandhan Chidde Tasya Sprahami Namuktaye Bhavan Prabhu Aham Das Iti Yatra Vilupte. वो कह रहे हैं कि ओ लॉर्ड यू आर माई मास्टर एंड आई एम योर सर्वेंट. तो भवबंधन छिद्दे, भले ही मेरा ये भवबंधन कट जाएगा, स्प्रहामी न मुक्त, लेकिन मैं स्प्रहा मीन्स मेरा एक छोटा विचार भी इसके लिए नहीं आ रहा है. न मुक्त, मुझे कोई मुक्ति नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि भगवान प्रभु अहम दास, कि आप मेरे प्रभु हैं और मैं आपका दास हूँ. इति यत्र विलुप्त, यदि मेरा ये संबंध ही खत्म हो जाएगा, ये विलुप्त हो जाएगा, तो मुझे नहीं चाहिए. I'm not looking for that moksha, like which will even like vanish. That my relation with you. So in this prayer here, Satyavrat Muni, he is in that mood only. It's in that mood only. Like he started praying. So it is like what should be the mood of our prayers. So although the Lord, He is in our heart and He knows everything of us more than ourselves, but still the prayers are recommended. We always should pray. So the pray is like the Lord. It doesn't means like when I will pray, then only the Lord will understand my need. The prayer is because of the Lord want to see the devotee's mood. That's it's not like he when I will pray, then only he will understand my what I am looking from him. But he just relish that mood of the devotee in that prayer. So he only want to see that. So here in this verse, it is the fourth verse. So right, yeah, here that word came kimanye. Kimanye. So what else? So I just want to see your this form. So he said Varam Deva Moksham na Moksha Vadimva. So this moksha, it is a Pancham Purusartha Prema Amrita Sindhu मोक्ष मोक्ष आदि यह नहीं एक बिंदु तो प्रेम पंचम पुरुषार्थ विच इज द कृष्ण प्रेम प्रेमामृत सिंधु इट इज द ओशन ऑफ द दैट ब्लिस एंड मोक्ष आदि यार नहीं एक बिंदु जो मोक्ष का जो सुख है वो इट इज नॉट लाइक अ ड्रॉप इन फ्रंट ऑफ दैट हैप्पीनेस which is like serving the Lord. So the full bliss is, if we are looking for that, then we have to understand here, and our acharyas, they are teaching us even the Srimad Bhagavatam in the beginning itself, the second verse. There they even sing exactly the way here it is. Uh, Lord Chaitanya, he said, "Katav Pradhan," and same way it is in the Bhagavatam in the beginning itself. It is given. If we are in this path, then even we have to leave the thought of like this moksha. Srila Rupa Goswami ji, he is saying like bhukti mukti ispraha yavat pisachi hirdi vartate. These two are the pisachini in the heart. And which are those two pisachini? One is the bhukti, the tendency of enjoyment, and the mukti. Bhukti mukti spraha yavat pisachi hirdi vartate tatra bhakti sukhasya atra kam abhyudavo bhave. Where is the chance in that heart where already these two are placed? The desire of enjoyment and the desire of the mukti, then in that heart, where is the chance like the pure devotion of the Lord will develop? So we have to make the place, our heart, the place for the Lord, so Lord can enter in that. Right? So if these two desires are in our heart, so it is no chance like we can get the pure devotional service. So this is how we have to learn from this. So Satyavrat Muni, he is saying that I don't need even that moksha. So this is the prayer. This is the prayer, and where the prayer is started. The prayer is started in the fourth verse, right? So before that, the three verses, it was like we accepted He is the Lord, and we have to bow down, and then they glorified the Lord. Pure devotees, the mother Yashoda, she was glorified. He entered in the pastimes, and he showed like with the love of his devotees. Even the Lord, he is showing that he is a fearful. Then from that he started crying. Means like he showed even for you, I can go to any extent. If your love is there, so you can see me in the same way. If you want me in that, then I will be always to that. So that is what we were trying to understand, like from the teaching of Srila Jiva Goswami. So he said, like it is like a sky which is unlimited, and it depends on to the bird how fly it can, it want to fly. So the Lord's love for his devotee is unlimited, but it depends to us, like how we want to move forward in our that effort. So Lord is saying, I'm always available for you, but I am waiting if you are sincerely looking for that only, right? So this is how this prayer should be in this way. And it is said, until and unless we are not qualified, actually we should repeat what is given by the acharyas. Otherwise, what we can ask for from the Lord. Like there was one story I remember, like once one lady in a village, so she went to collect the firewood, and when the ladies they used to go to the forest for that, it means it is a uh, so long time it takes for them to go. They go very far, they collect that, so they don't want a very light weight. They want to collect as much as they can carry, and sometimes it becomes very heavy. So that lady, she collected so much, and somehow, like I have seen in a village, what they do is they goes to the higher place and they sit down, and then they push it and then keep in the head. Sometimes nobody is with them to help. And it's a very heavy load. So somehow she brought that from that higher place to her head, and it disbalanced and it fell down. And when it fell down, actually, she was not able, because it was so heavy, she could not lift it from the ground again up. She started crying. She started crying, and she started praying to the Lord. The Lord came there, and then Lord asked, "Okay, I'm here. What do you want?" So she said, "Can you put this load in my head?" So the teaching was like we are like that, like that. If Lord will come in front of us also, what we will ask? We'll ask that only, oh Lord, give us some more load. Right? When we get promotion in our place, we becomes very happy, because definitely there will be some more responsibilities, but we becomes like, no, I am now promoted. Maybe in a Facebook and everything, it will be everywhere spread, like I am now promoted. So we are like that. We, like that's why the example is given of a donkey. Like the donkey, why he is compared like he is the fullest creature, like because of he doesn't need actually to carry the load of that washer man, but whole day if he is not doing, and if the load is little less, sometime it is said to balance that load they put some stone one side, because with the less load also he will not move. So so they need a proper load in his, then only he feels now he is doing something. Without load, he feel means I'm not doing anything actually. How then without working day and night, then he's not satisfied. So we are such, means we are not giving our time to our sadhana, and we feel proud, and the people they discuss only this. They will say this much, and other will say this, and other will say this, and we enjoy that. But actually, it is as Bhakti Vinod Thakur Mahasaya he said, like जड़ विद्या यद मायार वैभव तोमारा भजने बाधा मोह जन्मिया अनित्य संसारे जीव के करे गाधा यही गाधा है संसारेर बोझा बहिनु अनेक काल वाद आख्य एखन शक्तिर अभाव किछ नहीं लागे. He's saying this material word, this material education is what tomara bhajane badha. This is the biggest obstacle in your service. Moha janmiya anitya sansare. It will create the more attachment to this world, and जीव के करेगा. Like it makes the person like a donkey, and he feel very proud on carrying this load whole life. But what happens? Bardhakya. When the old age comes, Bardhakya can Satya Rabha. Anyway, our energy will be lost. Kuch nahi lagega. He will not like that big house. He will not like that bank balance. He cannot eat also. Somebody has to grab it. Somebody will take it. Definitely, the people are waiting for that. So it is not like so. This is how. here in this material world. If we don't know, then we will ask this all the things all the time. But here they say Kim Anye means what is the use of anything else? What is the use of that? That is what in this prayer Satyavrat Muni he is teaching us. So uh, yes, so यहाँ पर ये this is like the Lord will ask what you need, right? Then it is up to us, like the gopis. The Lord asks even gopis, why you came here? You can go back because of you have your family, your husband, your children, and that all. So गोपियां वो कह रहे हैं कि पति सुतान्वय भ्रातिर बांधवान अति मिलंयते अंति अच्युता गता गति विदस तबोद गीत मोहिता कितब योषित कस त्यजिन निसी कि रात्रि में हम लोग आई हैं एंड वी आर द वुमेन्स एंड वी केम आफ्टर लीविंग एवरीथिंग इन दिस मिड नाइट टू सी यू एंड कितब योषित कैतब उधर भी आ रहा है कि आप कैसे धोखेबाज। नहीं, आपसे बड़ा धोखेबाज हमने कोई नहीं देखा कि हम सब कुछ छोड़ के आपको मिलने के लिए आए और आप अभी ये कह रहे हो कि तुम चले जाओ, तो हम इसके लिए तो नहीं आई हैं। तो द लॉर्ड टेस्टेड इवन द गोपीज। You want to see either really means they are sincere or like this, still chance is there, right? You can go back. The same thing Lord did with the Brahman Patnis when they came. The Brahmanas they were preparing for the yajna, and the Gopsakas they went there. They asked Krishna and Balaram they are hungry, so they are asking something. No, it is for the yajna. It's not for them. When they went to the Brahman Patni, this is the Brahmanas. ब्राह्मण मीन्स दे आर अटैच टू द यज्ञ ओनली, द पूजा घंटी और ये सब ऐसे इससे ये करना। बट दैट द mood, the loving mood, how the Lord should be served, what the level of higher level of the service. If we don't know, then we may remain attached to that particular act. Then Brahman Patnis immediately they packed and they given to the Lord. And they also came, oh Lord, like we want to remain. They said, no, you go back. The Brahman Patnis they accepted the order of Lord and they went back. But the gopis they said, no, we came here to serve you. We will not go back. In this midnight, we came just to be with you. So here it is the Lord. He will test us. So, but the pure devotees' mood is revealed in this verse here. So, here another word which Satyavrat Muni is bringing here is a nath. Idam te vapura nath. So, what is the meaning of nath? So, it is said this word nath has come from nathni, right? So the animal, when the bullock cart or any animal, when it is in a service, so how it is controlled by that or guided by that person is because he makes that rope from the nose, and then he is just controlling either he wants him to run fast or turn or something. Everything is controlled by that. So here the prayer is like, oh Lord, I'm surrendering myself to you. So that is the meaning of Nath, means nothing. And that was in a village life before, like the woman means when they are married, so they will wear one like the nose ring. The nose ring is the symbol of that. Now I have my master, right? And in my village, I saw in my village, like when the male means that husband, when it leaves the body, the same moment that lady will remove that. This is in a village life. I see that. I don't know if it is everywhere in our Indian culture, but in my village it was. So means that time onwards, the husband he is the nath for that woman, and the meaning is like you are my master, so please engage me in your service. You are my master, and I know that theoretically or philosophically, I know you are my master, but I have my own life also. I have also my likings, dislikings. So I don't want to get up in the morning I don't want this. Like, I have also my. It's not like. So if you are my Nath, then everything of our life should be for that or of his instructions, right? Then it becomes so, oh my Lord, you are my master. So please engage me in service. Then the next comes, please control me. So Nath means please control me because of I even don't know means like I am doing so much means like mind is filtering means like so many ways. Every moment there are so many thoughts are running and we are thinking today we will do this, tomorrow we will do that, and so many thoughts. So here that is another concept like we should accept like we are the servant. So please engage me in your service, please control me. And the highest is which Lord Chaitanya he gave us to exploit me. So this term is only given by Lord Chaitanya to exploit, uh, which is the last verse of Shikshastakam. Asilasya va padratam pinastumam adarsanan maranhatam karotu. Okay, you are a master. See, it is not like what I will say. You have to follow that. If you likes me, you embrace me. If you don't like, if you throw me out, still you are my master. Still you are my master, right? Our parents are our parents, whatever it is. Whoever they are our parents. So by seeing other parents, we cannot leave our parents. Right? So you are our master. If you keep us with you, or if you don't like, you throw, but still I am your son. So it was like one of the Sri Sampradaya Vaishnava. So Alvar, he was such a good devotee of the Lord. So Lord, once he came to him. So, I am forgetting the name of the Alvar. So he asked him, why you are only serving me? So that Alvar, he replied to the Lord, oh Lord, if there is anything which is beneficial to me, you tell me, then I will follow that. I'll follow your instructions. So you tell me what is good for me. The Lord was keeping quiet. What else is like for Kimani, right? Here it is Kimani. So the pure devotee, even the Lord will be not answerable to him. It's so his mood is to accept him. Accept it. So this is how is coming like, oh Lord, you are my master. It is like my desire. You take my responsibility of my life. I'm just surrendering to you. You take my responsibility. So and I need like you take the my control. My control you take in your hand. So this came, and then it is here in this fourth verse, like until and unless we have not properly glorified the Lord, the prayer will not come in our heart. And without glorifying the Lord, like we simply should not go and ask for something. So here Satyavrat Muni also first he glorified the Lord like Lord Chaitanya. He glorified the holy name like Cheto Darpan Marjanam Bhav Mahadavagni Nirvapanam Shreya Kairav Chandrika Vitranam. All the seven effects of the holy name, even for the newcomer who is chanting even first time, even the very first name also, what it starts is Cheto Darpan. It starts cleansing our heart, even the very first name. So this is the glory of the holy name. He starts it with glorifying the holy name. And then he comes to the second verse, which is again the glorification of the holy name. like Namna Makari Bohuda. Oh Lord, you have given your so many names, and in that also there is no rule and regulations to follow your service. Even any time, any place, any circumstance, it is like anyone can do that, but because of my anarthas. So what comes that namna makari bahuda nij sarvo saktis tatrarpita niyamita स्मरणेन काला एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन ममापि दुर्दैवम ईदृशम इहाजनि नाम. But I don't have taste. Although you have given everything, you have given everything, but I don't have that taste. Because my taste is still here in this material world. That is how Sachinandan Maharaj he given the book like the broken names. The broken names means like 1 hour we are sincerely chanting, and 23 hours then we are in this material world. So it becomes like we are doing something, and then after that we are saying, "Oh Lord, although although you are so beautiful, but in this material world also there are so many things which I like." Then it is like like the Lord will be not happy. Lord will be not happy. So यहाँ पर ये बताया कि so he is praying Satyavrat Muni like I don't need any other benedictions, only your this childhood form may remain in my heart. So he's teaching us the way how we have to pray, and then uh, yes. So here it is again means like we are we are chanting sincerely, or we are singing now this month, or meditating on this astakam varam deva moksham na moksha vadimva. We are chanting it, or we are chanting like na dhanam na janam na sundari, like we are every day we are reciting the siksha astakam. But how we will come to know that it is a sincere prayer or it is not a sincere prayer? So here it is mentioned like it will be known by our desires in this material world. How much we left enjoying uh, this our senses in this material world, what we were doing before, if there is any change in our like seeing this material world, seeing the enjoyment of that. So like Prahlad Maharaj, he is saying in the seventh canto, fifth chapter, I think 31st verse. नते विदु स्वार्थ गतिम हि विष्णु दुराशया ये बहिर्थ मानिना अंधा यथा अंधेन उपनीय मानस ते अपि उर्दामनी बद्ध. तो यहाँ पे भी दामनी बद्ध आ रहा है, और हम लोग कैसे बद्ध हैं? तो भगवान प्रेम से बंधे हुए हैं, और हम लोग अपनी इच्छाओं से बंधे, हमारे कर्मों से हम लोग बंधे हुए. हम भी बंधे हुए हैं, भगवान भी बंधे हुए. भगवान बंधे हुए भी लोगों को मुक्त कर रहे हैं. He's thinking like his whole, like the Lord, uh, he's tired, but he's thinking how he can deliver the others. And we are tied like with the durasaya. दुराशा अभी भी आशा बनी हुई है इस संसार में. देर इज स्टिल सम होप इन दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड, like no, one day I may get that, right? So here it is like how it will be known, like these prayers are sincere, like it will be seen by our भक्ति परेशानुभव विरक्ति अन्यत्र चैस त्रिक एक कालः प्रपद्यमान अस्मृता सुस्तुष्टि पुष्टि क्षुदापायो अनुघास. So bhakti pareshanubhav and virakti anyatra chais trik ek kala. So these three should happen parallelly, like it happens to the person who is hungry, and when he starts uh, honoring the prasadam, or he eats the food. So with each bite of that food, he gets the strength in his own body, get the strength, he feel happy, and uh, his hunger is also reduced, right? His hunger is also gone, and his strength is also gained. He got the strength in his body, and he is happy. Three things automatically happens by taking that food. So that person should not ask the other person if I am like my stomach is full. Should we ask that, or we know that my stomach is full, or now my body got that strength back? Should we ask anyone? No, we knows that. So the same way, actually, if someone is sincerely practicing, so automatically he can see it, like where yesterday my taste was that much in that, now it is reduced on, right? Anukulasya sankalpa, Pratikulasya Varnam. How this both are happening. These are happening if I'm really liking that, whatever is favorable to the Lord, and unfavorable uh, for the Lord service, if I am ready to leave that with the immediate effect. So, Anukulasya Sankalpa, Pratikulasya Vardhan, Rakshasyati iti Viswasu. So it is said these two will be known by Rakshasyati iti Viswasu. Like we have that full faith, like in any circumstance, in any condition, only Lord is my savior. And not even thinking for a moment, right? Like 2 days back, I saw one very nice video where one old man, he walked from one place to Varanasi. He was walking, and he said, then people asked, he said, "Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paripasate." Because of the Lord said this, and he started walking around. I think 79-year-old man. He is walking from there to Varanasi, from Tumkur, somewhere this place, and he he had that full faith on the words of the Lord. He was so blissful. He's telling, I walk even 50 kilometers a day. And whenever I am going and I am asking, I am by walk, I am to Varanasi. And some people, they are giving me 500 rupees. Some people are giving me 100 rupees. Some people, when I am going to the hotel, like they are not charging me. He's telling me, because Lord said, Lord told, Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paripasate, tesam nityabhyukta nam yoga sevam vahamyaham. Today also those examples are there. Yes, and then he was taking everything, but still he is fit and he is walking. Yes, so that is how this will be seen, even if we have that strong faith on the scriptures. Otherwise, it becomes arthava. It becomes arthava, right? Like it is said, but we don't have the trust on that. Bhagavad Gita is saying, Sarva Dharman Paritaja Mamekam Saranam Vraja. So that nobody will say, but everybody will say कर्मण्य वाधिकारस्ते, नहीं कर्म करो, वो सबको पता है. बट भगवान ने ये भी कहा कि मन मना भव मत भक्तो मद्याजी माम नमस्कुरु माम नमस्ते. That they don't. If we say, we will tell them this also Bhagavad Gita, they will say no, कर्मण्य वाधिकारस्ते. That is how the people, they want to remain there, and for that also they use Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. So this is what generally we are doing. So here this prayer is saying, means it will be only seen like how sincere our efforts are if we are indifferent, means like how detached we are from this material world, right? So this fourth verse, uh, here he is praying like, oh Lord, I don't need anything from you, but always I may remain like in a situation where I can remember you always. Always I can remember you. This is only what I am praying to you. Yeah, uh, it is here like come and remain in my heart. Is like Oh Lord, I have a personal relation with you, and I want to establish that which I forgot. Right? We have that personal relation. The Lord has, like He's a Nija Prabhu, right? We all are part and parcel of the same Supreme Lord. So He has the personal relation with all of us. It is not like we should think like पंडित जी को यहाँ से मैं फोन करूंगा, पंडित जी आप अकाउंट नंबर दे दीजिए और मैं आपके अकाउंट में ये डाल दूंगा और आप वो मंदिर में जाके पूजा कर दीजिए. Right? That is what the people, they think like the pandit ji will do the puja and then it will be. No, it is not like that. You have to do. Mother Yashoda, when she saw that, she started serving herself. So what is she is teaching? She is teaching that only our relation with the Lord is of one to one. We have to do for ourselves. Even it is said on a certain extent, although it is said like if the husband is a devotee and the wife is serving that devoted husband, so she gets the half benefit of what the husband is doing. But one point of time, if we have to see as a soul, so as a soul, we are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, and with our capacity, we have to serve the Lord. We have to serve. Nobody else is going to do that for us. So together as a family, we have to support each other, keep the Lord in the center, and then try to serve. So here in this prayer, he is saying like he want to reestablish that relation with the Lord. So this is coming like who glorifies the Lord, then the Lord will like establish his relation with that devotee. So with the glorification, then the prayer has come, and then the next verse it is Satyavrat Muni. Uh, so he is saying like, "Oh Lord, I am seeing the mother Yashoda how she's sometime kissing you." So he saw the Lord in the he prayed like, "Oh Lord, that form which I saw, I always want that form to remain in my heart." But after that, he is saying, "No, I want to see you even in front of me." So these are the mood of the prayers, the mood of the prayers. So Satyavrat Muni, he is not like if the Lord once the Lord gives his glance to the devotee, then that increases his desire to see him multifold. So the Lord will sometimes, like give us a small realization, and if we understood that, then that should become our, like Naradji when he saw the Lord once, and Lord disappeared. Then the Lord immediately he left the house and he started searching for the Lord because he could not remain after that. So that is strong desire in our heart. Once it is created by the Lord, then like that devotee he cannot remain without serving the Lord. This is like Parikshit Maharaj, because in a womb he had the darshan of the Lord, and then he was a Parikshit, means he was seeing everyone like where is that Lord whom I just saw in the womb. Well, the Lord just created that desire of seeing him in the heart, and then the whole life he was just meditating on that only. Where is that Lord? And this is how the Lord immediately will not give us like a, we will think like the Lord may just now appear in front of me and Lord will appear. No, so many steps we have to move one by one from our level, and then only the Lord will be there to like have that personal relation with us. So here Satyavrat Muni, first he said in the heart, and then he moved forward, and then he is saying, no, O Lord, not only in the heart. I just want to have that darshan where you are enjoying with your pure devotee. So there also Narad Muni, no, sorry, here the Satyavrat Muni, he is not telling, oh Lord, like for my own satisfaction, I want to see you, but I want to see you like you when you are happy with your devotees. So that darshan I want always. That is my desire to see you happy with your pure devotees. So that's why it is said we chant with Hare Krishna because because it is like when we say Hara, so Lord remembers Srimati Radharani and he becomes pleased. And when we say Krishna, the pure devotees they remembers Lord. And by reminding the Lord about their pure devotees, and then we want to see the Lord happy with his pure devotees. We don't want Lord, you come to my life and see my condition, right? I want to show you my heart. What is our heart? Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsarya. And we are calling the Lord, oh Lord, please appear in front of me. To show him what? Can we please him? No. Oh Lord, I just want you to see with your pure devotees, and I am very happy because of you are happy with your pure devotees. So this is how this prayer is going. तो भगवान अपने भक्तों के साथ आनंद दिखा रहे हैं. तो जब हम भी सत्यव्रत मुनि की तरह आनंद की स्तुति करेंगे, उस आनंद की सराहना करेंगे, तब अनुभूति स्वतः प्रारंभ होगी. So like that, this realizations will happen to come to us. So here it is mentioned like uh, once uh, here Lord he is happy with his pure devotees, and then so by that only we will also feel that happiness when we will see how the pure devotees of the Lord are happy in serving him, then that may even like bring that desire in our heart also. No, I also want to serve the Lord because I am seeing the pure devotees, they are so happy with the Lord. So if I also want to become happy, it means I have to follow him. So it is not like we have to pray, oh Lord, you come to my life, and no. It is like Srimati Radharani. She is in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Lord Chaitanya, he is saying that in a mood of Srimati Radharani. She says, "Nagani apan dukh, सवे वांछी तार सुख अमार तात्पर्य मोरे यदि दिया दुख तार हैलो महासुख से दुख मोर सुख वन." So there the prayer is Nagani Apan. I never considers like I have the difficulties and this is in my count. I never even bothers of that. Nagani Apan Dukh. Save Vanchitarsu. Always my thought is like of how you can be happy. And oh Lord, if you are happy, then that is my happiness. Even this is how in that pastime when the Lord he performed that pastime of he's facing the headache, and then Naraji went to different devotees. No, Lord Krishna, he is having a severe headache, and only the remedy, the medicine is the dust of feet of a devotee. Everybody refused. How it can be like my uh, like a dust of my feet, and it will be on the head of the Lord. So no, please excuse me. मुझे आप माफ कर दीजिए मेरे से नहीं. And Narad ji, he went to gopis. They said, how much you need? They said they did not ask any other person. They said, if for that, if for moment of happiness of the Lord, if we remains in a hell for eternity, we are really, what if we can become like an instrument on which is our like a, this is success of our life. This is the gopi bhav, gopniya is like a secret. From that secret it is a gopi. So this is the gopi bhav. That is the secret of the gopis. They never think means like of them. Nagani apan dukh save vanchit सुख तार सुख अमर तात्पर्य मोरे यदि दिया दुख, the struggle, the tough time. But if you are happy by that, then I am happy because you are happy. So this is how here the prayer. These are like the philosophical points on this. Why Satyavrat Muni is praying in. Yes. So this is this fourth and fifth verse where this is the prayer which is going like a Varam Deva Moksham Na Moksha Vadim. Like we are so fortunate, like we came to this sampradaya or to the association of the Vaishnavas who are teaching us like this should be the aim of our sadhana, like where we want only the pleasure of the Vaishnavas and of the Lord and nothing for ourselves. This way, this prayers is started here, and Satyavrat Muni is teaching here. So, although it is that it is very difficult, it is very difficult to get rid of this conditioning. Like it is very tough. We are trying, but we knows how difficult it is. We have नहीं यहाँ पर त्रिताप तो है ही है, आदि दैविक है, आदि भौतिक है, आध्यात्मिक है. Sometimes our own mind is troubling us. Sometimes like the nature, it is like sometimes it is not that conducive because of the circumstance. Sometimes it is because of the others. So we are facing the difficulties uh, in moving forward in our practice. But then it is possible if we get the mercy of the Lord, then it becomes very easy for that devotee. So Prabodhanand Saraswati in Chaitanya Chandramrita, there he is giving a very nice verse. So he says, Kaivalyam Narkayate, Tridasapura Akas Puspayate, Durdant Indriya Kala Sarpa Pattali, Pot Khat Danstrayate, Vishwam Purna Sukhayate, विधि महेंद्र आदि च कीटायते कीटायते यत कारुण्य कटाक्ष वैभवताम गौरम tam istumah. He's telling, although it is very difficult, but the devotee immediately he will get that like kavalyam narkayate, like a Kavalya Mukti, like here it is a moksha, so that Kavalya Mukti, it will become like a Narakayate. It is not better than the Naraka. It is like it is equal, like a hell for him. That Kavalya Mukti. Kavalya Narakayate, Tridas Pur Akas Pushpai. Like the happiness of three planetary system is like a Akas Pushpayate, like the flowers in the sky. There we cannot see the flowers in the sky. So he's saying it is like that, like a flowers in the sky. Means where is that happiness? Idasa pura akas puspayate, durdant indriya kala sarpa patali protkhat dasrayate. These senses which are troubling us all the time, these senses will become like a snake without teeth. Senses will be there, but these will not trouble. This will become like a snake without the teeth. And Vishwam Pun Sukhayati. Wherever, in whatever condition Lord is keeping me, I'm still happy because of I am still, like Lord is so merciful. He is giving me this chance to chant His holy name and to serve Him. So Vishwam Purna Sukhaya. So he is very happy. And Vidhi Mahendra Adishta Kitaya. The post of the Brahma and Indra is like a Kitaya, like a worms, like not more than that. To whom yat karunya कटाक्ष वैभव बताम कि भगवान चैतन्य की करुणा की एक कटाक्ष भी यदि किसी को मिल जाएगी, लाइक अ स्मॉल ड्रॉप ऑफ द मर्सी ऑफ लॉर्ड चैतन्य, then this everything will become like a insignificant for that devotee. So although we are thinking like it is a very tough path, it's a very tough path, means like how to get rid of this all the difficulties which we are facing, but the Lord can do that for us. And it is like with this mood, the serving the Lord, like and trying to attract that mercy of the Lord, then this moksha and everything, it will become like a hell for the devotee. So this two verses where Muni he is teaching us how we have to pray, what should be the mood of the prayers. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So so today we just
verse which you quoted about Indra and
yeah, it will come in a Prabodhanand Saraswati. He has given this verse in Chaitanya Chandramani. Yeah. So where this verse comes. So where he's saying even a small drop of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, he will make insignificant everything for that day. He can do that, but by our efforts, it is not possible. This place is such a way designed like it is a Dukhalaya Masaswatam. No, it is a Mathunada. It is like the senses are like so much attached to this place. It's not going to happen by our own efforts, but possible by the mercy of God. Everything is there. इहा यस्य हरे दासे कर्मणा मनसा गिरा निखिलास्वप्यवस्थासु जीवन मुक्तः शौच हरे दास. So if we keep ourselves and act your life in a way of like I want to be like a devotee of you, O Lord. So I really want to become your devotee. If that is the sincere desire, and we start following the instructions of our guru, our acharyas, then it is possible. So it's only the way we can also achieve that. Thank you, Panji. Hare Krishna.
So, Prabhuji, on behalf of all the converted devotees, I'd like to thank you. In fact, this verse number 4 and 5, especially verse 4, you have explained in so much depth that what should be. We're trying to understand the glimpse of the mood of Satyavat Muni and how ultimately we're going to aspire to follow the footsteps of no other desires, no other material desires, but the desire to serve the Lord. I have to give we don't need anything else. So thank you for enlightening all of us, Prabhuji. Really, it was very, very instructive class. We have made so much notes which we can really contemplate when we go back. We have referred from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya
Chandra.
Chandramritam. So we'd like to thank you, Prabhuji, and we'd like to thank Krishna Prabhu and Mataji and all the devotees who have assembled here and they've heard with so much determination to change their lives. So we'll chant and take shelter of the holy name, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.